Hi, my name is Nanice Elgammal, and this is an astrological report on the lunar eclipse happening on January the 10th, 2020 at 9:21 p.m. Cairo, Egypt time. The lunar eclipse happens on the feminine watery temple of the moon, and it is opposing the sun in Capricorn. I cannot talk about this eclipse without talking about the Saturn Pluto conjunction. So we are now living in truly a momentous time in history. The Saturn Pluto conjunction is something that astrologers have been talking about for decades, and it is finally going to be upon us, well, perfecting on January the 12th. So we are already feeling the effects of it, and we have been feeling it for a while, for the whole of 2019. But the two planets are going to finally meet and get together just a couple of days after this eclipse. So this eclipse is kind of a precursor, a kind of premonition to what's going to happen on the day that Saturn and Pluto finally meet up. So the Saturn-Pluto conjunction is a very heavy transit. It's not an easy aspect at all, an easy conjunction at all. It's very serious, so perhaps everyone's been feeling the kind of seriousness in the air since 2020 has started. I'm not really feeling the kind of, like, since the Christmas and New Year's, the kind of lightness or like happiness that we usually might experience around this time of the year. I've been feeling more the kind of seriousness of the times, especially with what's going on in the world political stage, as well as what's happening to our environment as well. So the Saturn-Pluto conjunction is like a kind of birthing canal. We are in hard labor right now. So we are going through this extreme pressure, and we are like the carbon that's being under tons of pressure to be turned into something more beautiful, to be turned into diamonds. So it's a kind of heaviness and a kind of oppression that we're feeling. And it's with Jupiter being in Capricorn as well during this time, as well as Mercury. I feel a lot of this has to do with our religion, our beliefs, our ways of thinking, our hopes and dreams, our mind that has been the way that we've been thinking that hasn't been working till now is being highlighted or exposed during this time, and it is in an environment of decay and disintegration and death and destruction and immense pressure, and the desire to perhaps harden ourselves or to armor ourselves might be present during this time. But I really believe that's not the way to go. I believe that during this time, that with the moon being in Cancer, it's a time of letting go of those old structures and beliefs that aren't serving us anymore, and that's not serving the planet anymore. The kind of consumerism and capitalism, and the corruption going on with the politicians, and the way we've been living our lives in a kind of very debauched, corrupt way is a thing of the past, and that is being very obvious to us right now. The lunar eclipse always coincides with a full moon, and a full moon is a time of letting go, of endings, of closures. So it's a closure of these corrupt ways of the past, whether it is on a global scale or perhaps, on a personal scale. So maybe in your personal life right now, that you're seeing the kind of behaviors that have been leading to roadblocks, and what needs to be done to break through these old established and conditioned beliefs or systems or ways of being that just is not, it's just not helpful anymore. Not, I can't think of the phrase right now. Not up to scratch. So another interesting thing that I noticed about this transit is that 6 hours after this eclipse, that Uranus, that has been retrograde for quite some time right now, is going to turn direct. Now, Uranus is the planet of sudden change, transformation, electricity, eccentricity, shock, and surprise. So perhaps there's going to be some sort of shocking event in an area of your life or in the collective that is triggered by this lunar eclipse. So keep your eyes out for that. Overall, I pray that we release our old beliefs and that aren't serving us any longer, and that we are propelled into a brighter future collectively. So if you'd like to know what this transit means specifically for you, please email me for a reading. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share, and please consider donating to support my work. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.